Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Bold and the Beautiful recap is finally in for Tuesday, July 8, 2025. In today's episode, 3 characters get shot. Meanwhile, John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, finally listens to Sheila Carter-Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, message warning him about Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada. At the temporary art school, Sheila Carter-Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, lunges toward Luna. The two women struggle over the gun as a horrified Steffi watches. Make sure to check out our next week B&B spoilers here. The gun goes off. They both freeze, then Sheila collapses to the ground. Instead of helping her injured grandmother or putting down the gun, Luna points it at Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Miss Hinswood. How are Luna's nails still perfect after all that? Moving on. There is blood coming from Sheila's shoe. Steffi rushes to Sheila's side. That is your grandmother. Luna claims it was an accident. It's always an accident, girlie. Steffi wants to call for help, but Luna says no. Luna blames Steffi for Sheila getting shot. Sheila begs Luna to let Steffi call for help. It's not like you're gonna die, Luna tells her grandmother. Steffi is wrapping Sheila's foot with a makeshift bandage. Luna rants about Steffi. Luna asks how about if she wouldn't allow Steffi to see Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. Steffi says she never tried to murder his father's wife. Luna demands to have a relationship with Finn and rants about her childhood. Steffi feels bad about her childhood, but can't allow her near her family. Luna sobs, begging for access. At the hospital, Finn and Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, continue debating about whether Luna was born bad or not. Finn brings up that Luna has Sheila's DNA. The older doctor reminds her son that he also has Sheila's genes. Finn knows Luna's anger will explode again one day. The doctor adds that when Luna does snap, his family can't be anywhere near her. Lai gets a text and has to go. Finn texts Steffi about her conversation with the art teacher. He has a bad feeling. Trust your instincts, Finn. The doctor finally decides to listen to Sheila's messages and starts rolling his eyes. Finn looks worried as he listens to Sheila's message stating that it's about Luna. Finn's brows furrow. He paces, then tries to call Steffi, no answer. Then Lion Spencer, Scott Clifton, calls the doctor. He can't get a hold of Steffi. Finn is freaking out and brings up Sheila's messages. Finn says she went to Bill Spencer's, Don Diamond, old beach house. Liam looks around, he's right there. Liam offers to go so Finn doesn't have to leave the hospital. Hope Logan, Annika Noel, is on the phone with Liam. Did he make it across town okay? Liam loves that she's so worried about him. Liam blabs some more, assuring Hope he will still be here tomorrow. That's never a good sign in soaps. Liam is supposed to roller skate with Beth Spencer, Jordan Lynn Ariza, tomorrow morning. They hang up as Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, comes into the room. The COO tries to comfort Hope. Before Luna can shoot Steffi, Liam bursts into the door. He lunges at Luna and tries to get the gun away from her. Liam is shot in the chest. He manages to get up and has the gun. Although he points it at Luna, she can tell he's barely standing. Luna mocks him, so Liam eventually pulls the trigger. Luna is down, then Liam collapses as Steffi screams. Finn rushes in and sees bodies all over the beach house. He immediately blames Sheila. Steffi defends Sheila, then Finn is told to check on Liam. As paramedics arrive, Liam passes out. The Tuesday, July 8 episode of The Bold and the Beautiful was a whirlwind of chaos, emotion, and long-awaited revelations, bringing viewers to the edge of their seats as a violent confrontation left 3 characters shot, lives hanging by a thread, and one truth-teller finally heard. As the sun rose over Los Angeles, it didn't shine down on a city at peace. It illuminated a ticking time bomb, seconds away from exploding. The scene of the crime. An ambush unfolds. The action picked up outside the Forrester guest house. a place that had once served as a refuge, but today turned into a battleground. Luna Nozawa, still visibly shaken from the revelation of her true paternity, was moments away from revealing another secret to Finn when a shadow moved behind the trees. Finn, protective instincts kicking in, pulled Luna behind him just as the first shot rang out. A bullet embedded itself in the wood just inches from Finn's head. Screams echoed. Finn shouted for Luna to stay down. From the brush, a masked figure emerged, and with no time to think, Finn tackled the assailant. But the attacker wasn't alone. Two more gunmen surged from the shadows. Panic surged as chaos erupted. Finn wrestled the gun from one of the shooters, but another discharged a round, striking someone. Luna screamed as blood sprayed the patio. For a horrifying second, she thought Finn had been hit. But it wasn't Finn, it was Liam. Liam Spencer caught in the crossfire. Unaware of the looming danger, Liam had been arriving to confront Luna about her recent evasiveness and the rumors swirling around Poppy's past. Instead, he walked into a nightmare. The second bullet struck him in the abdomen. He dropped to the ground with a gasp, clutching his side. Liam. Luna cried, rushing toward him, only for Finn to shout, "No. Stay back." But her feet moved before her brain did. She ran into the open, and then the third gunshot cracked through the trees. Luna fell with a soft cry, clutching her shoulder. Blood soaked her blouse, but she was conscious. Barely. Finn moved on instinct. He fired the weapon he'd wrestled away, striking one of the attackers in the leg. The other two vanished into the woods, their plan incomplete but not without damage. Sheila's cryptic call comes full circle. Earlier in the day, Sheila had left a frantic voicemail for Finn. Her tone wasn't one of desperation to connect as a mother. It was urgent, trembling, almost manic. "You need to listen to me. You have to stay away from the Forrester house this afternoon. You're not safe. Luna's not safe. I know you won't believe me, but you have to trust me this once. Please, Finn, don't go there." Finn never heard the full message. It was only after Luna, bleeding and struggling to stay conscious, was loaded into an ambulance beside Liam that Finn, adrenaline surging and hands stained with blood, pulled out his phone and replayed the voicemail. His face turned pale. For once, Sheila hadn't been crying wolf. Hospital chaos. Emotions explode. At University Hospital, chaos reigned. Doctors rushed Liam and Luna into separate operating rooms. Finn tried to stay strong, but his hands shook as he scrubbed in, knowing both patients' lives now rested in his hands. Hope arrived at the hospital moments later, breathless and stunned. Carter had called her when the news broke. She collapsed into a chair outside the ER, sobbing uncontrollably. "Why Liam? Why now? He's been through so much already." Bill Spencer arrived next, his normally steely resolve faltering as he pushed past security to find his son. When he saw Finn, he grabbed him by the collar. "What the hell happened? How did my son end up in a war zone?" Finn didn't even fight back. "I tried to protect them," he said hoarsely. "There were 3 shooters. I don't know who they were, but I think Sheila did." Bill's eyes narrowed. "Are you telling me Sheila Carter knew this was coming? The warning that wasn't heard?" Inside a locked-down room on the prison ward, Sheila sat silently, her expression unreadable. The guards paced nearby, suspicious of her phone privileges being revoked earlier. She begged the warden to let her make one more call. "Finn's in danger," she had insisted. "Luna too. You'll regret this if something happens." But they'd rolled their eyes. "You're always crying wolf, Sheila, not this time." Now, she sat still, too still. A tear rolled down her cheek. For years, she fought to regain Finn's trust, only to be dismissed, ridiculed, and treated like a rabid animal. But this time, she hadn't lied, and they hadn't listened. Steffi arrives, and blames Sheila instantly. Steffi burst into the hospital moments after the surgeries began, rage and fear etched into her face. She cornered Ridge, who had just arrived from a conference, and was demanding answers from Chief Deputy Baker. Who's responsible for this? Who attacked my husband, my cousin, and Liam? Ridge answered grimly, we don't know yet. There were 3 shooters, one was caught. He's not talking. But Steffi wasn't interested in wait and sees. Sheila. It was her, Steffi snarled. She probably sent those men after Finn and Luna to punish them for rejecting her. Ridge tried to calm her, but Steffi's eyes were wild. I told you. I told everyone she'd never stop until one of us was dead. Inside surgery, life and death decisions. In the OR, Finn focused on Luna first. The bullet had grazed her shoulder, fracturing her clavicle and severing an artery. She was losing blood fast, but he and Bridget worked in perfect rhythm. It was touch and go, but after a tense 40 minutes, they stabilized her. Then came Liam. The bullet had nicked his liver and lodged dangerously close to his spine. Finn took a deep breath and began. As he worked, memories of his childhood with Sheila clouded his focus. Memories of fear, betrayal, and confusion. Now those memories might help save the lives of her would-be victims. As he finished the procedure and Liam was wheeled to recovery, Finn finally exhaled. He's stable, for now. Deacon's revelation, a tangle of guilt. Meanwhile, Deacon Sharp, hearing about the shooting, made a bold move. He went to the prison. He wanted answers from Sheila. The guards were reluctant but ultimately let him into the visiting room. Sheila was quiet at first, haunted. Did you know? Deacon asked. I warned them, she whispered. I begged Finn not to go. No one listens to me, Deacon, not even when I try to do the right thing. Deacon stared at her. Then tell me who. She looked up, eyes red. It's not someone from my past. It's someone from Poppy's. A new suspect emerges. Poppy's secrets resurface. Back at the hospital, a groggy Luna mumbled something as she regained consciousness. Finn leaned in close. What is it, Luna? Remy warned me, she rasped. Said not everyone wanted the truth. Said they'd stop me before I could tell. Finn's brow furrowed. Remy? Luna nodded, drifting back to sleep. And just like that, a new theory began to form. What if Sheila wasn't the mastermind? What if Poppy and her hidden past with Remy, and possibly someone dangerous, was finally catching up? Hope's breakdown, and a new target. Hope stood at Liam's bedside, clutching his hand. You've always tried to do the right thing, she whispered. Even when we were falling apart. I love you, Liam. I always will. Carter arrived and tried to usher her out for rest, but Hope turned her anger on him. You knew something was wrong with Luna, she said bitterly. You chose to protect her. This is what that protection led to, Carter was stunned. This wasn't Luna's fault, she's a victim too. But Hope wasn't hearing it. Someone needed to take the blame. And she had plenty of targets. As the episode closed, Ridge and Baker received new security footage from a nearby gas station. One of the attackers, caught on a blurry camera, wasn't just a nameless thug. It was a man identified as Dante Mizuta, a former associate of Poppy's from decades ago in Japan. A name she'd scrubbed from her history, and he was not connected to Sheila Carter in any way. Baker turned to Ridge. This doesn't prove Sheila's innocent, but it throws everything we thought into question. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our BOLD and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.